Somewhere in Karnataka, right now, a mind is at work. She isn't wondering if she's smart enough for the world. She's wondering if the world is ready for her. Long before an organization finds her, before a single notebook is bought or a check is signed, the battle has already begun inside her. Because true intellect doesn't wait to be rescued, it looks for a way out. She's not waiting for charity, she's already reaching for the future. Our story begins 25 years ago with three visionary men in Dharwad, Karnataka. They were convinced that lack of money should not decide how far a child's mind was allowed to travel. To them, education wasn't optional, it was an unbreakable foundation for the future. They believed that if you look after a brilliant child's education for 5 years, you change a family's destiny forever. Together with 15 original donors, they pooled 69,000 rupees. On the ledger, it was a modest sum, but their enthusiasm to help alter destinies was immense. From those humble beginnings, the scholarships awarded by Vidya Poshak have grown every single year for a quarter of a century, crossing 80 crores, reaching every corner of Karnataka. But before the capital could move, someone had to walk the hard miles. Vidya Poshak's volunteers didn't wait for poor families to approach them. They walked the dirt roads, sat on mud floors, and looked into a mother's eyes to see what no application form could ever capture: a fierce, quiet plea for her child's future. We refuse to let early marriage steal the futures of brilliant young girls. By securing formal commitments from village elders, our teams established a community-wide covenant. Our senior volunteers will tell you, in their own words, what they saw and experienced.
ಧಾರವಾಡ ಮತ್ತು ಗದಗ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಹಳ್ಳಿಗಳಿಗೂ ಹೋಗಿ ಬಡ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರತಿಭಾನ್ವಿತ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿನಿಯರ ಮನೆಗೆ ಭೇಟಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ನನ್ನ ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕ ನೋವನ್ನು ಮರೆತು ಇಲ್ಲೇ ನೆಮ್ಮದಿ ಎಂದು ಕಂಡುಕೊಂಡ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಇದು. ಇದಕ್ಕೊಂಥರ ವಿದ್ಯಾಪೋಷಕ ಜೀವದಾಯಿನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಬಹುದು.
ಸ್ವಯಂ ಸೇವಕರದಂತೂ ನಾನು ಪಾಪ ಒಂದು ಪೈಸಾ ನಯಾ ಪೈಸಾ ಖರ್ಚಿಲ್ದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಅವ್ರಿಗೇನು ಕೊಡ್ಲಾರ್ದೆ ತಾವ ಭಾಳ ದೂರ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಂದಾಜು ಹಾವೇರಿಯಿಂದ ಒಂದು 70 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟ್ರ್ ತನಕ ಹೋಗಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಿರೇಕೆರೂರು ಬಾರ್ಡ್ರು, ಹಾನಗಲ್ ಬಾರ್ಡ್ರು ಎಲ್ಲ 70 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟ್ರ್ ತನಕ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಹೋಗಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಸ್ವಯಂ ಪೆಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಂಡು ಯಾವುದೋ ಗಾಡಿ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ ತಾವ ಮನೆ ವಿಸಿಟ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಭೇಟಿಯಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹುಡುಗರನ್ನ ಭೇಟಿಯಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಯಂ ಸೇವಕರು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಯಾರ.
I would like to thank the volunteers of Vidya Poshak. Vidya Poshak volunteers are the integral part of Vidya Poshak because they are involved in the identifying the really needy students, and secondly, they are also building the networks in every Vidya Poshak working area. They introduce the donors, they serve to the organization selflessly, and hats off to all our volunteers. They are the real backbones of the organization.
The impact is found in the lives of the students themselves.
ವಿದ್ಯಾ ಪೋಷಕ್ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ನನ್ನ ಸ್ಥಿತಿ ನಾನು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ದೆ. ನಾನು ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಗಾರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಬೇರೆ ಸಣ್ಣ ಪುಟ್ಟ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇರಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ.
Kaushalya was the first of many. Let me share another success story. Asha's father was a hotel waiter and her mother bound books by hand to get her children through school. When a severe accident cost her father his job, her mother refused to stop their education. She kept on stitching. Vidya Poshak stepped in with financial and emotional support, giving Asha the skills and the pride to stand tall. Today, she leads a thriving corporate career in Pune.
Before that, I didn't tell her that what's my salary and all. So when she saw it's 5,000, I think she might have wept. My first experience with ATM card was great.
Each of these successful professionals began the exact same way, with a form, a name, a village, and a knock of hope on a door. A knock that Vidya Poshak answered with a simple promise: yes, we will stand by you. From those quiet villages to leading industries, Vidya Poshak's alumni are successful in different fields. In 2005, author, educator, and philanthropist Sudha Murthy blessed Vidya Poshak's very first library, providing her own maternal home as its foundation.
ಗ್ರಾಮೀಣ ಭಾಗದ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳ ಅನುಕೂಲಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಬುಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಕೇಂದ್ರಗಳನ್ನು ಸ್ವಯಂ ಸೇವಕರ ನೆರವಿನಿಂದ ನಡೆಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಬರಲಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
But a library alone cannot bridge the gap for a child who has never stepped outside their village. That is the purpose of the residential bridge camp. We bring students from remote corners of Karnataka into the heart of the city. It's here that they master the unspoken languages of modern success, critical thinking, digital fluency, and the quiet confidence to stand before an interviewer and say, "This is who I am. This is what I can do."
We arrange residential bridge camps for students to train on life skills, soft skills, English language improvement, attitude training.
Vidya Poshak did not build this network alone. Some of the most remarkable minds in this country stood alongside us, and they will tell you, in their own words, what they saw.
The great job of a gardener is not to touch the plant, but create conducive environment for the plant to grow.
I really like their effort in finding out the bright but economically backward students.
You invest in a bright child for about 5-6 years, invest around 50,000-60,000 rupees, and in another 5 years you have a young bubbling graduate who for the next of life will sustain well and look after his family, and that family will never go back into illiteracy and poverty for sure.
I think the way Vidya Poshak should get funded is by millions from a few and a few from a millions, so that every student is supported by their own community.
Stands as a solid oak of transformation because it is rooted entirely in trust. Our deepest gratitude goes to our 25,000 individual donors, our trusted foundations, and the vision of our corporate social responsibility partners. You will see the results of that trust. It lives in over 50,000 students backed by higher education scholarships. It lives in the 19,600 graduates now anchored in sustainable livelihoods. It is felt in the 1,42,000 young lives reshaped by advanced skill programs. It thrives in the 1,87,000 enquiring minds given free access to our knowledge centers. All of it driven by more than 80 crore rupees invested directly in the education of those who had nowhere else to turn, and shines most brightly of all in the quiet triumph of girls protected from early marriage, whose futures were given back to them. From a single room in Dharwad, a network of hope has grown, branch by branch, district by district, across the full landscape of Karnataka. To share his thoughts on the journey ahead, here is Vidya Poshak's CEO, Dr. Sharat Airani.
Namaskar. I am honored to thank our respected board members. The success of Vidya Poshak would not have been possible without your guidance and trust. The staff is incredibly energized and we remain fully committed to delivering the excellence. Dhanyavadagalu for your confidence on the team, sir. Thank you very much. On behalf of Vidya Poshak, I would like to use its silver jubilee to publicly pledge expanded goals, thanking our community while pivoting to new tech-enabled social ecosystems for future. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
The next 25 years begin today. Join us.